Question number 1. Which of the following interventions is the priority for a patient experiencing anaphylaxis? The right answer B. Securing airway and administering epinephrine. Question number 2. What is the correct order of steps in the nursing process? The right answer B. Assessment, diagnosis, planning, implementation, evolution. Question number 3. In a patient with a central venous catheter, what is the most common site for infection? The right answer is option B. Insertion site. Question number 4. Which of the following conditions is a contraindication for administering thrombolytic therapy in a stroke patient? The right answer is active gastrointestinal bleeding. Question number 5. A nurse administers 50 ml of an IV solution containing 1000 mg of a drug over 30 minutes. What is the infusion rate in ml per hour? The right answer be 100 ml per hour. Question number 6. Which type of isolation precaution is most appropriate for a patient with pulmonary tuberculosis? The right answer C. Airborne precautions. Question number 7. A patient with hyperkalemia may exhibit which of the following ECG changes? The right answer B. Peak T waves. Question number 8. A patient with type 2 diabetes is prescribed metformin. Which of the following is a major contraindication for its use? The right answer B. Renal impairment. Question number 9. A nurse is caring for a child with febrile seizures. What is the first action to take during the seizure? The right answer C. Place the child on their side and ensure safety. Question number 10. What is the antidote for heparin overdose? The right answer is option B. Protamine sulfate. Question number 11. A patient with COPD is placed on oxygen therapy. Which oxygen delivery device is most appropriate to prevent carbon dioxide Right answer is retention? Option B. Venturi mask. Question number 12. Which of the following drugs is used to treat ventricular tachycardia? The right answer is option B. Amiodarone. Question number 13. What is the best indicator of adequate tissue perfusion in a patient with shock? The right answer is option C. Urine output. Question number 14. A nurse is preparing to administer morphine for pain relief. What is the most important assessment prior to administration? The right answer B. Respiratory rate. Question number 15. A patient receiving chemotherapy develops severe neutropenia. Which of the following intervention is the priority? The right answer B. Maintain strict hand hygiene. Question number 16. Which of the following fluids is considered hypotonic? The right answer is option C. 0.45% NaCl. Question number 17. A nurse is educating a patient on the use of warfarin. Which dietary advice is most appropriate? The right answer C. Consume consistent amount of vitamin K daily. Question number 18. What is the correct compression to ventilation ratio for adult cardiopulmonary resuscitation when performed by a single rescuer? The right answer B. 30:2. Question number 19. Which of the following drugs is used as a rapid acting insulin for patients with diabetes? The right answer C. Insulin Lizepro. Question number 20. A patient with hyperthyroidism presents with tachycardia, fever, and agitation. What condition is most likely? The right answer is option A. Thyroid storm. Question number 21. Which assessment finding indicates Cushing's syndrome? The right answer is option B. Moon face and truncal obesity. Question number 22. A patient with third degree burns requires fluid resuscitation. Which formula is commonly used to calculate fluid needs in the first 24 hours? The right answer B. Parkland formula. Question number 23. A patient is prescribed furosemide for heart failure. Which of the following electrolyte imbalances is a common side effect? The right answer D. Hypokalemia. Question number 24. Which of the following laboratory results is most consistent with acute kidney injury? The right answer is option B. Elevated blood urea nitrogen. Question number 25. A patient with chronic kidney disease is prescribed erythropoietin. What is the primary purpose of this medication? The right answer B. To stimulate red blood cell production. Question number 26. A nurse is administering a digoxin to a patient. What is the most important assessment before giving the medication? The right answer C. Apical pulse for 1 minute. Question number 27. A patient with hypertension is prescribed a calcium channel blocker. Which of the following drugs falls into this category? The right answer is option C. Amlodipine. Question number 28. A patient with Parkinson's disease is prescribed a carbidopa. What is the primary goal of this therapy? The right answer A. Increase dopamine levels in the brain. Question number 29. During the administration of a blood transfusion, a patient reports chills and back pain. What is the priority action? The right answer C. Stop the transfusion immediately. Question number 30. A nurse is monitoring a patient with a chest tube. Which finding requires immediate intervention? The right answer is option B. Continuous bubbling in the water cell chamber. Thanks for watching.